What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is the one against North Remembers. And wow, close war. Actually came a lot closer than I thought it would, given the deficit that we had. So props to everyone at OneHive. Props to North Remembers, great clan. They did their job, as you can see here, cleaning up all of our Town Hall 11s, or both of our Town Hall 11s, even 3-star in our top Town Hall 10, and then a couple of lower Town Hall 10s as well. So obviously, they are an excellent high-level war clan and brought a really strong war. But looking at that, we 2-starred all of their 11s, all 4 of them, and 3-starred several Town Hall 10s. I mean, we put up a heck of a fight on this one, closer than I thought it would be, honestly. It really was. Our Town Hall 10s just stepped up, brought some amazing attacks. Best I've seen them attack in a long time, so props to you guys. I've got a lot of good ones to show you. You obviously have seen some of the Town Hall 9 action already in the Coffee and Clash video, and I've got a Death of a Town Hall 10 video to bring out this one. So you're going to get a lot of coverage from this war. But again, just a really close war that I was proud of our guys on. So first one I'm going to show you is this Town Hall 9 hitting this Town Hall 11. I don't know why these are so interesting to me. I could not do this, I don't believe. So I'm always impressed when a Town Hall 9 steps up. I mean, this is not like an anti-3 Town Hall 11. I mean, this is a centralized Town Hall protected by Inferno Towers, Eagle Artillery. I mean, the whole deal, and still gets the 2-star. So excellent job to Garsky. Coming in from the left side here, dropping down some minions, just creating that funnel with that wizard there. And then he's going to come in with his queen and those healers and just start walking her down around, and then everything sort of joins up and pushes in for the Town Hall. So this is all about percentage right here, just taking what he can. You see them on the right side, those minions. That's all just about trying to get that percentage up to that 50% barrier to secure the 2-star there. So once this funnel is plenty wide, drops that queen down, drops the healers on the leading side of her where she's going to go. That's going to prevent her, those healers, from dragging behind and getting in range of one of those air defenses that she cannot reach right there. So that's a smart move. Excuse me. One hog there just to send it in and get that CC lure. You see the Lava Hound does come out. She is engaging the king right here as well. So you're going to have to go ahead and drop that poison down to slow all that stuff down, take out that wizard and barbarian, and then also rage up the queen and the healers, making sure she doesn't go down there. She is taking quite a bit of damage with that expo on her. Once everything goes down, though, that expo is not a big deal. It's just about hurrying up and getting rid of this Lava Hound, getting it out of the way. You see that 1 minion there protecting those healers. That's always a nice little play for 2 troop space. That will definitely lessen the damage taken by those healers and speed things up for sure. Right there, she takes that out, just continuing on her way around the walk here. And again, she's at 18%, not bad, but the big push is yet to come, going in towards that large compartment with the Town Hall and everything. And this is the part that I just don't, when I unleash this next little part, the Queen Walk, I mean, anyone with some practice can do that. But when I unleash this little part with the push is when my troops just disappear. So again, I just don't know how these guys do it. They make it look easy. It's not. I promise I've tried it. I usually get absolutely wrecked when I try this Town Hall 11 stuff. So comes down to the bottom. She is getting pretty low, the queen that is. But wisely goes ahead and drops those golems down. That's going to prevent the queen from taking too much more damage. Let those healers sort of catch up. But the Eagle Artillery is engaged, is raining fire down onto those golems. And look at that, already busted, almost busted in golem. So one more shot will do it. So really chunking through those golems quickly, drops the jump, drops the king, drops the rage spell, just trying to clear all that crap out of the way, get to that Town Hall. It's just a mad dash to the Town Hall at this point. You saw the 1 quake spell there. That's 25%. That's big. That softens it up. Funny, it drops that that freeze spell on the artillery, but look how quickly that runs out. I mean, it comes and goes, but it just gives him that 1 second of breathing room that he needs to get in there, let that queen get targeted onto that Town Hall, and then right there, a couple more shots, and boom, it finally goes down. So much HP on those Town Hall 11. I mean, it takes forever, it seems like. But excellent job. 56% 2-star by Town Hall 11 on an anti-2, by Town Hall 9 on an anti-2 Town Hall 11. So excellent job, Garsky. All right, you will get this. I'm not going to show that one. That's a Town Hall 11 dipping down, so I won't do that to North Remembers. But you will get to see several Town Hall 10 3-stars, plus, again, that Death of a Town Hall 10 video that will be coming. So Erotic taking out number 7, Don Donut, doing it really nicely. You got the 5-zap Quake here, waiting for the Queen to get on top of this Inferno Tower. Going to drop all those zaps down, and then the Quake will take out the CC, take out the Queen, and take out that Inferno Tower. So a huge start. This one right there, good timing on that. Boom, drops it down. Queen's gone. The the Inferno Tower and the CC are very weak. Drops that Quake spell, and kaboom, they're all gone. Nicely done. So now that is a huge leg up on this base. Very upgraded base, too, to not have to deal with a couple of huge threats there in the form of the Queen. Really, the CC is not a threat, but a time sink, and of course the Inferno Tower. So wall breakers go down, Queen goes down. Here he's just trying to pick off a few air defenses. Now he's just using his heroes for that. He doesn't have to worry about taking out the CC troops or the Queen or anything like that. He's just using this strictly for air defense. So he gets one on the right side. Up top on the left side, you're going to see in just a moment, he's going to start dropping down some troops there, creating that funnel and pushing his king into that compartment that he can easily access, using that king's ability and taking out another air defense. So if you can start off, even with only having one haste spell, if you can start off a Town Hall 10 attack with taking out an Inferno Tower, the Queen, the CC, and 2 air defenses, you even with no spells left, you got a shot at it because you can overwhelm one Inferno Tower with balloons. So that's what Erotic's going for here. Drop that king down. You see right there, should have already used that king's ability in my opinion, but he handles up to it just a little bit, pops that ability, moves into that air defense, and once it goes down, that is mission accomplished. Now he can start in with his balloons, his lava hounds coming in from the left side. Just perfect deployment on that, targeting all those outside defenses that he can. Just trying to get in there. Again, it's all about funneling in and rushing to that last Inferno Tower. Now right here, none of the balloons are in range. It's just about that lava hound in there. Those lava hounds soaking up the damage from that air defense and from those Inferno Towers. And then right here, as they start to get in, he's going to just, there's nothing he can do really. He's just got to wait. He's deploying troops on the backside to soak up more damage, but those balloons are on their own as far as getting to that air defense, or that Inferno Tower and that last air defense. But you see, he did a good job funneling. He did a good job directing those troops in there. Last lava hound is down, so now that air defense is starting to pick off these balloons, and it doesn't take but a couple of shots from a maxed air defense to take out a balloon. So it is definitely a race against time here. And he does have a wizard tower left on the right side. So that is another big threat as his balloons are clumped up. He's got an X-bow and a cannon to stop off on, but they kind of split on him there, which I think is what sort of saved him. That wizard tower targeting the bulk of the high hit point balloons, because some of those were pretty low, but finally gets that down. Once that's done, it is a 3-star beautiful attack by Erotic. Again, when it's set up right for that Zap Quake and a couple of exposed air defenses, that's probably the way to go for sure. So nice spotting that and exploiting it. All right, moving on to another Town Hall. Excuse me, another Town Hall 10 3-star, Triggerman, taking out their number 9. Now, dropping down a little bit here, obviously not like a max defense Town Hall 10 or anything like that. Level 2 Inferno Tower is not maxed out air defense. It's a big one, but still a beautiful attack nonetheless. Comes in from the top with a Queen walk, dropping her down, just going to let her walk her way around. Doesn't really have access to any air defenses on this walk on the outside. Has to go into a compartment to get access to an air defense. As you can see, that's how this base was designed. Is to prevent that Queen from walking around the outside and taking out any air defenses. So has to make a decision of where he wants to push in, but for now is content to let that Queen do her thing, walk around the outside, take off some of these archer towers, and just rack up, taking out just trash and just percentage at this point, really. Sends that one hog in, grabs the CC lure while this Queen's not taking much damage, wants to pull that out, let the Queen engage on that lava hound, and that balloon is way behind. Going to go ahead and drop that poison spell down, which will slow that balloon even more and probably take it out before it even gets there to drop a bomb off. So nicely done there. Lava hound's getting pretty low. You see the damage ramping up on that balloon. Boom! It does die way before it gets a bomb drop. Then that again, the minions to help clean up those pups a little quicker. Now comes the golem, and the wizard wants to push in on this corner right here. Wants to get in there, see what he can get for the value of this kill squad. Going in with the Queen, going in with the healers, going in with his king, jump spell, everything pushing in right here. Clearly, he can get to 2 air defenses in that compartment and an Inferno Tower and the King and Queen. So it's a pretty heavy task. But he drops the rage down, tries to get through it as quickly as possible, and make sure that Queen gets in there behind and starts taking out some of these key defenses. Right there, that freezes so money. Inferno Tower, King, Queen, all frozen. Tesla, all frozen right there. Gives a huge window for his King to catch up, those troops to catch up, take out that Inferno Tower, take out that King, work towards that enemy Queen, and now they're already on that next air defense. So Inferno Tower down, King and Queen down, CC troops down, and now 2 air defenses down. And again, the ones that are left are not even maxed air defenses. So coming in with these lava hounds, coming in with he has another freeze in the bag still. coming in with those balloons and those haste spells, just trying to get them there as quickly as possible. Holding on to that freeze until these balloons get in range of this inferno tower. Not really worried about the pups and the lava hounds. Their job is just to tank, and nice placement on that second freeze. Gets the air defense, it gets the inferno tower, gives those balloons time to work their way through. Goes ahead and haste them up because they are right there. The last lava hound did go down, and that's all the tanking he's got for now until he drops that last one on the backside, comes in for that last air defense, does take out the inferno tower, and from here it's pretty much a gravy train. Just letting those balloons take out that last AD. That wizard tower still there, causing problems, but the queen's still up with healers on her. I mean, you know, he's looking really, really strong right here. Just a matter of cleanup at this point. Has the troops to get done. Not a lot of pups left over, but has a wizard or two on the outside. Does have his queen still up and a few balloons helping, so gets the job done. Awesome attack by Triggerman. All right, moving on. Let's get into some Town Hall. And this is the one you'll get to see on the next Death of the Town Hall 10 video. Let's move on. I just dropped down. I just kind of picked some random ones this time. So some Town Hall 9 action. Ivan taking out a number 16 and doing it with a Zap Quake, Dragon, Golems, you know, all kinds of good stuff here. So comes in from the top with a couple of Golems there, just soaking up all that damage. Wizards on the outside, creating that nice big funnel. Queen going down, starting to take out some of those high HP buildings, just speed things along. And then once that's done, he does have some wall breakers to try to push in here a little bit. But those wizards are getting some huge value right there because those point defense are exposed. Everything is still being tanked by the golems, so they just sit back and sort of pick those off. The queen helping shooting over the wall there. Moving into the CC troops here, it does have a P.E.K.K.A in the CC, so it goes and drops that poison down. That's going to greatly slow. I mean, that attack speed's already slow on the P.E.K.K.A as is. When you drop that poison on it, it's like he just attacks once every, 10 seconds or so. It's crazy. But get that taken care of, and then continues to move into this base. Queen shooting over the wall, taking out one air defense, shooting on the next one right here. The Zap Quake on the third air defense, so only one air defense left. But more importantly, the King's beat through that wall. He's in there engaging onto that that CC, and the enemy queen is firing in on him. Right here, the attacking queen is getting hit from the defending king, and then now the queen has jumped into the action, so she's going to get return fire here in just a moment. But those Teslas are going to take her out, unfortunately. But the dragons can handle the queen. That's not the big deal. The big deal was the air defenses, and those have been taken care of. And got some bonus too, some Teslas, things like that. I'm sorry, guys. I got a cough this morning. Dragons are locked onto that enemy queen. She goes down just a few breaths, so the sweeper's being annoying, but he does have in his CC Lava Hound and those balloons and a rage spell if he needs it to get through the rest of this base. So it's going to be a little bit slow going, but he may be screaming in the background. It's going to be a little slow going, but he's going to get the job done. Here comes the Lava Hound, and the balloons are going to start coming in right behind there. Just trying to get them there as quickly as possible. There is a few stops, a few detours, and with a black bomb, that Lava Hound's going to go down pretty quickly. But again, does have that rage spell, goes ahead and drops it down. Wants to get those balloons in on that air defense. That's everything right there, is that AD, and boom. With that rage help, it goes down so quickly. From there, it's all about these dragons. I mean, there's just not enough towers that can really do damage to them. Not enough traps left to take out those dragons, and they're just going to work their way slowly but surely through this base, taking out defenses, trash buildings, all of it as they go. Only that Tesla left. A couple breaths, it goes down, and that's the 3-star for Ivan. Nicely done. All right, moving on. A couple more for you guys. Let's see here. Let's check out 19 Nate. Taking it out and doing it with a Golaloon. So that's pretty cool. 4 rage spells. Got the Queen Walk, 4 healers for the Queen. 4 queens, that'd be OP. Drops down the rage immediately as she's dealing with that enemy queen and a point defense there. So gets through that really quickly. Wizard creates the funnel there. Wants to push in and get this king too, I'm assuming. I mean, it's just there. Why not? It's not like it matters for this attack, but still, it's an objective. It gets taken out. That's all good. Those sweeper is pushing this queen, pushing these healers back. Now watch how low this queen gets here. It's kind of hard to see. King goes down, but look at that. Healers are pushed back. I mean, so close. And as the CC troops come out here, P.E.K.K.A in the CC, and the queen is, I mean, almost dead. Has to go ahead and pop that ability. Knows that it's going to be trouble. Drops the poison. Lets that queen get a chance to heal up. But right here, she's exposed now. The P.E.K.K.A is distracted by those archers. Luckily, because even a swing or two right there could have been trouble for that queen. So anyways, gets through that really close there. Real shaky for just a moment or two, but nice and patient on his ability and his heals and all that, and just works his way through it. Gets the CC troops taken care of, gets both king and queen taken care of, gets a couple of point defense taken care of, and now the queen is going to continue her walk, doing what queens do. Getting into those air defenses, taking those out, that's obviously the goal here. So the first air defense is right here. Drops that rage down, gets that queen, a lot of damage coming right there. Gets that queen healed back up. Takes out some of those point defense. And here comes the wall breakers and the king. This is going to allow that king to get in there and get another air defense. So 2 ADs are going to be down. And you can see there he's got 3 lava hounds, which is more than enough tanking for those remaining 2 air defenses and the defenses surrounding them. So just letting that king do his thing, letting that queen take out that expo. Here comes the lava hounds. Here comes the balloons with a couple of haste spells. They just blow right through that sweeper. Get on top of it and take it out. Second lava hound's down, more balloons on the outside. King and queen are doing their thing, but they're going to be stuck on walls and just sort of messing around over here for a little bit. Last lava hound on top with this little wizard tower farm over here. Lots of wizard towers, but most of them are targeting that lava hound, which it does go down, but with that rage spell, those balloons just rip through it. That Tesla farm in the core is the only threat left, but tons and tons and tons of balloons closing in on it, plus a lava hound out front doing a little bit of tanking. So that is pretty much a GG for this base. Awesome attack by Nate. Just picked it apart, come at from different angles. You just took it in sections. And when you do that, and all of a sudden what you've got left is pretty weak. Awesome job, man. All right, last one, and we will wrap up here again. Getting quite a bit of coverage from this war between the Coffee and Clash, the death of a Town Hall 10, and this video. So not the super long video, but I think adequately covers the war. Slothful's going in on the number 24. Go Vaho. I mean, how can we get through a recap these days without a Go Vaho? Quaking it right in the middle, opening that up. And look at that, just caught the corner of that compartment with the queen, and that was money. Really, really nice placement there. So as he comes in from the top, once he opens this section up, he's going to be looking real good for those Valkyries to get in there. They can just sort of run wild throughout that base. And it's not even so much how much they can take out, but how much they tank for. Everything's going to be shooting in on them. When he starts deploying these hogs, just sort of surgical hogging in, they're going to be a lot of distracted defenses. That makes it so much easier on him. He's only got 2 heal spells for this, a couple of poison spells, but only 2 heal spells. So it's going to be, probably use one of those for his Valks and then the other one for his hogs. He's got 20 hogs. That's a bunch of hogs. Had a little bit of a wall breaker issue there, it seemed like, but did have those Valks come in and the funnels created. Unfortunately, the queen does go for a walk here, so she's sort of doing her own thing, but the Valks and the king and the golem, they can handle it, no problem. Drop down the heal for him, drop down the poison to slow down the damage coming from that P.E.K.K.A, because it's for real. I mean, even on those Valks, like I told you guys a million times, the only thing that can take out your Valks under heal is a CC troop, and a P.E.K.K.A falls into that category for sure, so... I like how he deployed his hogs there because the queen is so low. Anything gets locked onto her, she's done. She's already used her ability. So dropping those hogs in on that side is completely protecting that queen. You see right there, the Valks get down, take out the defending queen. And as I said, just sort of works his way through. Doesn't go ahead and heal up the troops in the core. You see 3 of the 4 giant bombs already triggered, so there's only 1 out there remaining, and the hogs are still got a lot of hogs he can deploy. You see they're coming in again. As I said, the golem there, most of these hogs are attacking distracted defenses. When you do that and most of the giant bombs are gone, you really don't need heals. I mean, it's just a matter of taking out the defenses, waiting your time out, and look how much of more value he's getting out of that queen because we protected her. So smart, so smart. Don't know, I doubt it was part of the plan, simply because the plan was probably not the queen to walk. So that's adjustment on the fly. That just shows heads up play by Slothfuls there, and we'll fast forward through this. He's got 4 hogs in the bag, swagging hogs. I don't know how they do it. I can never swag hogs, I don't think. Awesome job, man. Awesome job. Again, congratulations to North Members. Hopefully we'll be doing a range war with these guys soon because they're an awesome clan. And it's always fun to do those type of things. And congratulations to OneHive, honestly, because again, a 2 Town Hall 11 deficit, and to make it this close, I was impressed. I personally was impressed with our performance. Hope you guys enjoyed all of the attacks. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.